carry wounds, guilt, sins that seem unforgivable? How many times have you asked yourself if God could still love you, if a new beginning is even possible? Saint Faustina Kowalska, a humble Polish nun, received from Christ a truth that changes everything. Mercy is the greatest attribute of God. She understood that the human heart, so fragile and inclined to fall, cannot find peace in itself, but only in the inexhaustible source of divine love. Jesus told her, "The soul that trusts in my mercy is most fortunate, because I myself take care of it." Here lies the secret. You do not need to carry the weight of your misery alone. You do not need to hide from God in fear. The greater the sinner, the greater the right he has to my mercy. Your weakness is not an obstacle. It is precisely the place where God desires to pour his forgiveness. Perhaps you think holiness is for the strong, for those who never fall. But Faustina shows us that holiness is for those who trust. It is not about never failing, it is about never giving up on rising again. Jesus told her, "The greatest sinners would achieve great sanctity if only they would trust in my mercy." And you, will you keep trying to fight alone, or will you dive into this ocean? Trust is the key, Faustina repeated constantly. Jesus, I trust in you. A short prayer, yet one that contains the entire gospel. How often do you close yourself in shame, thinking that God tires of forgiving? But Christ revealed to her, the greater the misery of a soul, the greater its claim to my mercy. There is no sin greater than mercy, no night that the Son of Grace cannot overcome. Saint Faustina teaches us that trust opens doors that human effort alone never could. Distrust on the part of souls is tearing at my insides. Think about this. God is not shocked by your sins, but he suffers when you refuse to believe he can forgive you. Do you desire to be holy? Then learn to trust, learn to surrender, learn to repeat, even in your falls, Jesus, I trust in you. Perhaps your life is full of struggles, pain, illness, and you ask yourself, why does God allow this? Jesus answered Faustina, suffering is the greatest treasure on earth. It purifies the soul, strengthens love, and unites it with my heart. Do not run from the cross. Offer it. Suffering offered in love becomes salvation for the world. So many chase happiness in fleeting pleasures, but Faustina shows that true joy is born of union with Christ. True greatness of the soul is in loving God and in humility before him. The world preaches pride, but holiness flowers in humility. Do you fear the future? Do you fear death? Christ revealed to her, do not fear death. I myself will come to you and take you to the house of my Father. Do not walk in fear, walk in trust. Eternity is prepared for those who surrender to mercy. And there is more. Christ asked Faustina not only to trust, but also to become an apostle of mercy. He told her, I demand from you deeds of mercy, which are to arise out of love for me. Mercy received must become mercy given. Love in the concrete, forgive, console, serve. The devotion to divine mercy is not only prayer, it is a way of life. It is faith translated into action. It is seeing in the fallen brother someone infinitely loved by God. It is becoming a sign of love that never tires of forgiving. You may think your life is too small to matter, but Faustina reminds us, sanctity does not consist in great deeds, but in great love. Everything can be sanctified: work, silence, hidden sacrifice. If offered with trust, all becomes a path to heaven. Today, Christ repeats to you what he once said to her. Mankind will not have peace until it turns with trust to my mercy. The world chases solutions, but only one remedy exists. Trust in the mercy of God. And you? Will you keep relying only on yourself? Or will you choose to trust Jesus? Will you keep carrying your guilt alone? Or will you hand it to the heart that forgives all? Do not wait to feel. Do not wait to understand. Just trust. Repeat with your whole heart, Jesus, I trust in you. And let that trust transform your life. Saint Faustina shows us that holiness is possible for all because the mercy of God is greater than every misery. And if you feel unworthy, know this, It is precisely for you that Christ opens his heart even wider. Today, surrender. Today, trust. Today, dive into this infinite ocean. Because in the end, what will matter is not how perfect you were, but how great your trust was. And you? Will you keep trying to live on your own, or will you throw yourself into mercy? The decision is yours. Subscribe and discover the beauty of the Catholic faith.